Welcome back to the Beard Bros podcast. Before we get started, like and subscribe. So I just want to shout out the Assurance Home. They will be having their 4th annual charity golf tournament, adults and youth, sporting youth. It's to benefit the Assurance Home. They've been having it, like I said, last 4 years. It's scheduled to be on October 23rd, 2021. They honestly, the lady I spoke to, she emphasized that she wanted youth. So you guys, feel free to sign up. Let me see. There's prizes, obviously, depending on the level that you're going to be playing in. I think it's $300 per team. I think it's $100 or $125 per person. Nonetheless, I'll leave all the information in the description below, like their phone number, email, any way to contact them. Yeah. That way you guys can call them and discuss the details or whatever. But nonetheless, please shout out Gail Landrum. So we're just doing that. We did it last year for them.
October 23rd, right?
Yeah. Okay. And so, this is one of the mugs. I don't know if they'll be giving these out or whatever, but this is just one of the mugs. As you can see, has the 4th annual golf tournament.
It's youth only?
No, it's youth and adults,
but
they're wanting more youth.
Okay, cool. I know a few youth golf players. Actually, I don't know them. I know their parents.
Right.
So I'm going to hit them up, let them know. Shout out Ryan Sanchez. We've had his brother and sister on here. He's been playing golf lately. He's only like 8, 9 maybe.
Okay.
He's been playing golf, so hopefully we can get him on. Hopefully he becomes a real good golfer. He looks like he's got a lot of skill, so I'll hit him up and let him know that.
You guys will be we will be advertising this till then. So you guys go get signed up, do their thing. Also, for our own benefit, for disc golf, not regular ball golf, we're having a free clinic. I forgot to mention this the last 2 podcasts, our videos, but nonetheless, we're having a free disc golf clinic, meaning you don't pay anything. You don't even have to have disc to come out. Just come out on Saturday, which would technically be tomorrow, but it's free. Call me. There's a flyer. We would like pre-registers just so we have a head count, but we will be providing water. We won't be providing food or snacks, so if you guys want to bring something, feel free to do so. But other than that, we would push youth too, but adults as well. Anyone interested will be providing disc and just kind of a generalized instructional clinic. So you're going to learn the basics, some rules, the way you should throw, what you feel comfortable with putting, driving, approach, mids. We'll have a raffle if you want to buy raffle tickets to win some stuff. We'll also have some competition stuff. So come out, have some fun, and we'd really appreciate to see a lot of you guys out there. So
I think couple and youths for sure. Couples would be fun because you can go anywhere and then you can take your bag and play, get a hike on. Be cool.
Yeah, it's
kids, obviously, it's always fun to get the kids involved. So I think it's recommended. Plus, we have some of the best players in New Mexico teaching. So
yeah, so come out if you can. If you can't, come out any other time. Let us know, and we'll help you out when we can there too. So on to sports. Like we said, Fridays are dedicated to sports. Mondays, we're not really sure what we're going to be talking about. We'll just leave it at something different will be Monday. And then I hope you guys enjoyed story time. I don't know if we'll keep doing that. We might do it.
If we have a story, we'll do it. Fuck it. I don't think we really give a fuck. So.
Yeah. And then I hope you guys love the disc dying. We won't be doing that all the time. It was just something different. Like I said, Wednesdays is up for debate, whether it's food, disc golf, vlogs, whatever we're doing, we're going to be doing it. Yeah. So,
and it might not even be Wednesday. We said 3 videos. It might be we drop it Thursday. Maybe it's a long video.
That's true.
Maybe it's a long video. We have need time to edit it. So don't expect it always on Wednesdays. We're gonna say Wednesdays, but if it doesn't, it's because we're trying.
That's true. We're gonna
edit
be
better.
Nonetheless, 3 videos a week. That's our goal. Mm-hmm. Like, we've done it in the past. We're going to do it now. We're not going to disappoint. We're over the BS, the screwing around. We've had our fun screwing around.
Yeah.
It's time to grind again.
Yep.
So please subscribe if you haven't already.
What do you want to start with? Saturday?
We got to start with the champs.
Start with my boy CP. You're not going to get one?
Yeah, well, hold on. We won't go. Let's give a congratulations to Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, man. NBA Finals champions, 50 years. Hadn't been there since. I mean,
I have to eat my words. When he signed that fucking deal, I said that was the dumbest shit he ever did.
I thought it was dumb too, but just so y'all remember, I picked Milwaukee to go to the finals, and then once they were in the finals, I had them and the Suns back. I didn't have the Suns there, but once I knew who was there, I picked Milwaukee. And even when they were losing, I said they gotta win, then they gotta go to Phoenix and win. And then they got to go home and win. If they don't do it that way, they're going to lose at home against Phoenix. And, they did.
We see what happened after that.
Yeah, so okay. So this has been a big debate. Since we're going to start here, This is something. So, obviously, we want to start with the champs. We'll get to the runners up in a little bit.
Yeah.
But right now, Giannis, he's likable. He's freak athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He's loyal.
He's Deion Sanders, pretty much. Like, he's like the most athletic.
We won't compare him to people, but we're gonna leave it at this. A lot of people on ESPN and Fox and all these analysts and commentators have mentioned, is Milwaukee gonna be a dynasty, and do they resemble somewhat of San Antonio?
I think they'll be a dynasty. They brought old school with a little bit of new school in it. They played bully ball, but in a different way. So when Ayton was trying to cut Giannis off, Giannis was so athletic he could cut back, or he'd bump him. Either way, he was bullying him.
Okay.
It was like Shaq with like athleticism. It was crazy.
Okay.
So it was like, yeah, I think they could be a dynasty if they could keep a core with him and Middleton and Holiday.
Giannis, Middleton, and Brook Lopez. All four of them have about 3 or 4 years left at least already.
Yeah.
So they don't have to re-sign. They don't have to do anything.
I think they could, bro.
Right now, Bobby Portis and PJ
replace.
Tucker are up for...
Both replaceable players. They're role players, but they're replaceable.
Bobby has an option, but he's only making like 3.5 after the playoffs. They're talking. He's going to opt out.
10, 15, yeah.
Yeah. So they're looking at maybe having... I think you can sign someone else to replace him.
Yeah, that's not easy to replace. I'm not going to say that because he played hella good, but it's a replace. Like, you can replace him.
So PJ Tucker,
best corner specialist in the game. That's
he's
hard.
Defensive lockdown. He don't even... There's times he don't even score ever.
That's hard to replace.
But he is 36 years old.
But there's like a Jay Crowder. There's a lot of players that play like him that you could probably replace him with.
So you think maybe let him go?
You could.
What if he takes a friendly deal?
That's cool.
Like, he's like, you know what, I just want to run it back. Give me like $7-8 mil.
Like a JaVale McGee deal. I could do that.
I'm just saying, I look at the East. It ain't the West.
Open.
Brooklyn, I'm sorry, but Kyrie, I think, looks at his team and he's like, I'm the best.
Uh-huh.
Where Durant's like, I'm the best. James Harden's like, well... When I was there and y'all weren't there, I was the best.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a lot. I mean, maybe they get it together. Also, injuries kind of killed them. And Kyrie's kind of weird where you don't know what he's going to be thinking the day to day.
He don't even know.
Yeah, like
he's like, I got personal issues. I want to sage the whole court.
Exactly.
Like,
so Brooklyn could be a threat. Maybe.
It's possible. They're really stacked.
But yeah. And then Philadelphia looks like they're about to blow things up. Okay.
Ben Simmons, bye-bye.
Maybe they get Dame Lillard.
Somebody.
If they get Dame, I'll say they're probably the best team to come out. It depends who they keep,
though.
I think they'll just trade Simmons and Dame up front. We'll get there in a minute, too. But anyways,
those, by the way.
Boston looks like they're rebuilding.
Yeah.
They ain't coming through. The Heat look like they were one-hitter quitters.
If they get Lillard.
Maybe, but I don't know if Lillard wants to go to South Beach.
Hey, who don't want to go to South Beach?
Lillard. Who else you got over there? Toronto ain't doing
Obviously,
nothing.
Obviously, the Knicks
ain't doing
and Atlanta, but those two are young.
Atlanta got lucky. I mean, I'm just saying
it's real open, though.
But it's open for Milwaukee to repeat. Like, even if Phoenix would have won,
That was like
I wouldn't have been like, Phoenix is going like they're the number one. They're going back next year, or they're going to be like the high bid on who you should bet on to come back to the go to the finals. But Milwaukee, win or lose, I thought, well, they could be back next year.
The Suns are going to have a hard time getting back. You got Warriors healthy. You got Lakers pushing for a healthy point guard. You got
Denver getting Murray back.
Denver, Utah, Dallas.
Maybe Kawhi might not be back till mid-season, but he takes a lot of time off anyway, so who really cares?
You got like 7
So
teams.
I looked at Phoenix. No offense to you Phoenix fans. I think y'all are fake, but whatever. They got lucky the first round. AD gets hurt. LeBron was barely coming back. I'm not making an excuse for LA. I'm just running this down. LA is kind of hobbled. Yeah. Then you go to the second round. They don't have Murray already. Not taking away from Denver, but they didn't have their full crew. Okay? Then you go to the final round, and Kawhi's out the whole series.
Yeah.
And then you finally hit a team that actually... Giannis was probably going to be out, but he was like, nah, you don't want this smoke even when I'm hurt.
Yeah, this motherfucker was injured and dropped 37. I think he averaged like 33 or something like that.
Yeah, his first game was 32 points. After that, I think he was averaging over 40.
Yeah.
I'm just saying Phoenix kind of had the best road to have to the finals, and I don't think you can get that. You're not going to get that again.
No.
You're not going to hit 3 teams that are hurt.
Yeah, 4 because Giannis.
Because look,
Giannis
even if the Jazz would have made it to the conference final, what's his name? Mitchell was hurt. So it was like a bunch of teams. Like Jazz are going to be there, Clippers are going to be there, Lakers are going to be there, Golden State's probably going to be there, Denver's going to probably be there. Like those are just 5 teams off the top of the dome that could probably win the ship.
Mavericks too.
Oh yeah, like if they land Dame or they land someone else.
Some of them Texas teams could be tough.
I don't know about San Antonio or Houston.
San Antonio got a lot of young players that are really good.
But they're not.
They're not yet.
They're not yet. They might be like a
DeJounte
Atlanta.
Murray and you got a couple players. Keldon Johnson.
I just think right now Giannis is the best player in the league. In the world, I guess you could say.
Definitely. I
because who outside of him, who you comparing him to?
Luka?
Durant. But Luka ain't doing what he's doing. No offense to Luka or anyone else out there. But what I thrive on is when you're good on both sides of the court.
That's true.
When you can literally, Giannis is 6'11" and can guard from 1 through 5 at a high level easy.
Yeah.
And he may not have a jumper, and he may not have even a sliver of a 3-pointer. But the boy's putting up 50 points with no threes.
Yeah, it's
50 points with no threes.
It's kind of hard to guard him because if you even bump his ass to foul, it's like
that's kind of true.
But he don't make free throws. But the last game he made 17 of 19.
He said, "I'll make them when they count."
Yeah, he literally made. I mean, I guess you can stop saying he'll make free throws. Motherfucker made.
No, he made free throws when it mattered. Now, does that make him a good free throw shooter?
No, he's not a good.
But he definitely made him when they mattered.
He's not in the elite category with like Curry, Seth, and all that.
No, he's not even close to.
But he's there with LeBron. LeBron wasn't a great free throw shooter at a time.
I love to see it. I'm no offense, but I didn't want the Suns to win just for the simple fact that everybody was. Right. I felt like riding the Suns. They were like when the Chiefs went to the Super Bowl, or when whoever won the World Series, or the Cubs, and it's like all those team riders.
I only know like a few Cub fans. That's it.
But like real Cub fans, not like these.
I only know
like
2
bandwagoners.
Because I think what's his name is one of my homies' boyfriend's a Cubs fan.
Well,
I don't know.
Rich's lady's a Cubs fan. But anyways,
she's a Chicago fan though.
That's true. So, anyways, shout out to Milwaukee. Yep. I am super thrilled to see that they did it.
This is my push to get Chris Paul on the Lakers.
So this is it. So I guess let's just shift to the Suns then. You think, first of all, if you're Chris Paul, what do?
I run it back with the Suns.
You run it back?
I run it back, bro. You were there. But
do you really think, like, if Chris Paul evaluates everything, you think that that's what he sees is like, you know what, we can...
It depends. It kind of depends what the Lakers want to do. Because I think Lakers are going to get, like, Carmelo off the bench type of thing. Because Carmelo's already talking about leaving Portland.
Well, I think if Dame leaves, that team's... The best thing for Dame, and I'd hate to see it, but I think the best thing to do is go to Golden State. You're from Oakland, go back to Oakland. Golden State can give them the best of 2 lottery picks, Wiseman and Wiggins. You get rid of Wiggins' contract, you can afford Dame Lillard, and you got the best backcourt ever in the whole world.
Yeah, you got 3 guys that can shoot logo threes. Like,
yeah,
the best 3 logo shooters.
You may not have no defense.
Klay Thompson played defense. But I
was going to say, he got Achilles and an ACL. That boy ain't guarded nobody.
Same leg, too. It's like, fuck. Yeah.
Unless you trade Klay, get Dame, and get somebody.
Give us Klay. Come on. We'll give you TAT. We'll give you Tyler Horton Tucker.
I don't think they'll trade for him like that. But if you get Klay out and maybe bring in somebody big like a Dwight Howard, go give Embiid a shooter, like a real shooter, and then get like a Dwight Howard back.
Seth Curry and Klay on that team? But
on what team?
On the
they didn't trade Klay.
Seth Curry and Klay Thompson.
Oh, that would be good. That'd be pretty nice.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be a good team. But you see what you mean? Is you get rid of Klay in the East, you bring back Dwight or something like that in the West. He's athletic enough to run the court, but he's not really going to be demanding of the ball.
Yeah.
And you still got a big man down there to defend. So it's like,
if I was somebody in the East, I'm trying to throw everything at the fucking wall to get Lillard. It's open. You might as well try to...
Hold on, though. Well, let's get back to Chris Paul. We're getting too far ahead. Chris Paul, you're thinking run back.
I think run it back.
If he don't run it back, what is the team that you think likely he ends up on?
Lakers.
No matter what.
I'll be honest with you.
I think Lakers too.
I don't see another team that fits him.
I think he goes there no matter what.
You got to think. He plays really slow. Every time he came in when Cameron Payne was, it was really slow. It was offbeat.
And you think that's LeBron and AD?
That's LeBron and AD right now. There's real slow basketball.
Exactly how they play.
Yeah, so I think that fits him more. I don't think it would happen, but like I said...
I think it happens, and they're going to make a big old deal that he should have been there 10 years ago.
So, yeah, I think it happens. I think it fits him, his play style better. I think... Suns need a young guard to follow because they're
Cameron Payne,
because when they had campaign they're fucking running.
So you think they should maybe shift to campaign and move off CP3, even though CP3 seemed like he was the glue to that whole entire ship?
Yeah,
because without CP3, no offense, I don't know if they get there.
But now they got experience, so now all of them have playoff.
That's true. So. That's true. Maybe go get somebody else like that, but. Yeah, I think CP3 leaves.
I think he leaves.
And I'm going to be honest, I think he goes to LA.
I think that's the best.
I think the Russell Westbrook bullshit coming up is exactly that. I think it's just smoke.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to.
I don't think we want Westbrook. I think we want CP3 to think that's who we want. That way maybe he comes over a little bit easier like, hey, what I got to do?
I'm better than that.
I'm better than him and I fit the script plus Banana Boat boys.
And they're gonna get
Carmelo?
Yeah. Wait, come out of retirement.
Nah. I ain't trying to handle that. But you know what? If LA gets a ship out of it, I don't even care. Let's go.
But yeah, Milwaukee, all they need is probably...
I don't think they need anything.
Replace Portis, because I think he's gonna leave. Money talks, and when money talks to people,
I think Portis, they are gonna lose him. But I don't know. Like, it's not Giannis. He came in for Giannis, so you just need somebody to back Giannis up. Giannis is giving you 40 plus a game.
You just have somebody to step out, shoot a three as a big guy.
Maybe defend a little bit.
They have the energy like him.
Like a Capella or something.
Yeah, like a Capella.
But that's cool. Like, I think he's leaving. I think he goes there like, okay, the Dame Lillard. What do you think? You think he's gonna leave?
Not after what he just seen what Giannis did. Being loyal pays.
Yeah, but the difference between him and Giannis is Giannis has barely been there for like 5-6 years, and Carmelo's been there for 8 years. Or Lillard's been there for 8, and they ain't getting him nothing. Nothing. What are you getting him? What's his name? His name from Miami? The big dude.
What the fuck is his name?
What's that tall?
Kenner?
No. He played in
Hassan Whiteside?
Yeah, Whiteside. They got a Melo, old ass Melo. I mean, you ain't getting him nobody,
we're gonna
bro.
Get old ass Melo. Though.
Yeah, but he coming off the bench. We don't need to rely on him. What do you say? Melo's gonna come in and give you 30 minutes.
He's gonna start over AD.
Not even. No one's starting over AD. I'm just thinking. No offense, but Kevin Garnett had come out. And he said, "I wish I would have got to Boston earlier. I was loyal to a company and a franchise that wasn't willing to go and put all the chips in the middle for me.
Well, yeah, his best player he ever played was Wally Zerbiak.
But that's what I'm saying. Who's the best player he's played with?
McCollum.
McCollum. That, no offense, but McCollum's good. But he's like a 3. He's more a 3, maybe even a 4 option, not a 2 option.
If he was on the Suns, he's like a 4 option.
And this is the only issue I have with if Lillard goes to Philly and Philly gives up Ben Simmons. You know you don't have to really guard Ben Simmons. Like, he's not shooting. So that means right now Dame Lillard always takes up the number 1 defensive guy. Always. Well, if you get rid of Lillard, Simmons ain't a threat. McCollum's going to be taking on that number 1 guy every time. I don't know if his scoring is going to be as efficient.
Fuck no.
So
I don't know where Lillard fits. I think Lillard fits.
He's got to go somewhere big, and I would say this, he's got to go somewhere where he's going to contend.
Yeah, like he can't go to a big market like the Nets or the Knicks.
He can't go to the Knicks unless they're guaranteed they're bringing him somebody else.
Unless it's like a 3-way trade with the Lakers, Suns, and Portland.
For what?
Chris
and
Paul.
I don't think they would want to.
That's the only thing I would think.
I don't think we'd want to trade AD for Chris Paul. I think we could get Chris Paul by himself without trading. We could get Lillard for AD. That would be different.
Fuck no, trade LeBron's bitch ass.
We ain't trading LeBron. I know, but
Sick of LeBron.
I think Lillard needs to go. Golden State. He's gonna compete.
Yeah,
It sucks to say, but he's gonna compete. I say he's got to go to maybe, I don't know, maybe like Miami could give up some good capital, like some Tyler Hero, some Robinson, some Dunn, maybe some draft.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the Sun or
The Heat. The Knicks, I would say you could. I would love to see him in the New York Knicks jersey. But
they don't have enough.
I think you have to give him somebody. Like if you keep Julius and give up Barrett and everyone else, you give up the house for Lillard, I would. But you have to tell him, hey, I'm bringing in
Bradley Beal or something.
Bradley Beal or whoever the hell's out there that's available. You better say, I'm bringing him in.
Yeah, you gotta be like, hey, I'm bringing Lillard in, but I want to also trade for Bradley Beal.
Or
too.
Zach LaVine or something worth
crazy.
going there.
Yeah, he can't be like, oh, I'm going to play with fucking Quickly and Randall.
Maybe they go get Karl Anthony Towns and bring him to New York or something. You got to give him something. But those are like the 3 franchises. I'd love to see them in LA, but I just don't see us doing it. I think
it's too much. I think they won't take Horton Tucker and Kuzma and shit like that for him.
And I guess it depends on what Lillard wants or the Portland wants to do. Are they trying to stay relevant? Are they trying to rebuild?
If they try to rebuild, they'll trade to the Knicks and get fucking all those young players.
But that's why I think they should trade to Golden State. You get Wiggins. He's a decently good guard. Small forward. Yeah. You get scoring there, so it kind of makes up. Him and CJ might work. Then you get Wiseman. He's a young, up-and-coming, let's just say, star, maybe. And then you got 2 lottery picks from Golden State. So it's like, there's 4 potential starters there. Like, potential. And you're not going to be competitive, but you're not going to be like Sacramento right now.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Get my boy Fox out of there.
I don't know where he could go. He should go to Dallas.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, something. I don't know, but we'll see what happens with Lillard. Because, like I said, I've always wanted Lillard in LA, but I think he's gonna end up in Golden State. As much as that sucks,
that's gonna be crazy.
That's
what happens. That's what happens though. I mean, whenever you from a city, you usually go back.
That's true. It's just like you said. Maybe he stays loyal. I just don't see him staying loyal. He's been loyal enough, and I think he's liked enough.
I think if it was like Giannis' situation where he was in the conference finals and he was making a push, but he's out of the first round every time.
First round in the last 4 years, and it's just
I don't think he's gonna.
It's like, come on, man. I'd like to see him go somewhere that it's worth it. worth it to him and worth it to everybody else.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like, I want him at a big franchise. Maybe San Antonio picks him up. I don't know.
There's a lot of young players. Jonte Murray, Keldon Johnson, Ronnie Walker.
I just don't see him settling for a team that's not going to compete.
Even if the Knicks traded for him and they got like DeMar DeRozan with him, that'd be kind of tough because DeRozan has become a 3-point shooter
and he can guard.
He could guard. So I think it'd be
maybe
with Randall.
But you gotta think though. You're still gonna play Giannis.
Definitely playing Giannis.
Potentially Philly's gonna be good once they get rid of Simmons for whatever they get for him.
Yeah.
And then you still have Brooklyn no matter what. Boston's always sneaky good.
Yeah.
They're talking about Jaylen Brown being traded, so they bring somebody else in there.
What if Boston?
For Dame and Tatum, maybe, but I just don't think they got enough even with Dame. I just don't see them having enough.
This is a Kemba Walker situation.
Yeah,
Kemba Walker too got to go somewhere. He ain't gonna play in Oakland or Oklahoma.
I don't want him in LA. They've been talking about that too, but I'm like, no, we don't need that kind of player because he's too ball like heavy. Like Chris Paul's learned that he can pass and be good. He's not, and with LeBron, I think he can help that whole situation. Yeah. Like Westbrook doesn't make sense. Like why we bringing him in? He can't shoot. He don't pass. He barely does anything except fuck shit up.
Stat stuff.
Like go get Bradley Beal instead of Westbrook. I don't know. Yeah. I feel like some of these franchises don't know what the hell they're doing.
Well, so other than that, this weekend's a pretty big fight. TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Sandhagen.
Yeah,
I think Corey's gonna win.
He should. Who? Cody.
Corey.
I don't think so.
He's got like 6 inches on the kid.
Matter, bro. TJ's a goat.
I don't care.
I don't care. I like TJ Dillashaw. He cheated more than any fucking fighter, but I'm gonna be honest. I just think he's gonna come back. I think he's on a mission. He's been out for a long time, and he ain't gonna let some Joe Blow coming up barely gonna beat him. It's just not gonna happen. I think he's
back fist.
It don't matter. TJ's knocked out the best.
And he's about to get knocked out.
Nope, he ain't getting knocked out. That's for damn sure. We'll see, because you know who the next fight is Sean O'Malley.
Oh yeah.
It's TJ versus Sean, and it's gonna be a nasty one. I think it's gonna be the best fight Sean's ever fought. Maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't.
I think it's gonna be 2 tall fuckers fighting each other. I think it's Sean O'Malley versus Corey.
Nah.
2 tall fuckers in that division gonna take it over.
Maybe. I mean, hopefully it's just a good one. I just know. I hope it's a good one. That card is actually pretty decent considering it's a free fight night.
Yeah.
So
who's fighting on that? Who's the second fight? It's the girls.
It's the girls. I don't know their names, but it's pretty decent.
It's a decent. I was looking at it earlier. They have some like undefeated fighting in the prelims. Two undefeated guys. Yeah.
That'll be what's up. Yeah, UFC. Looking pretty nice.
UFC's clutch.
I'm going to be honest. I'm ready for some football. We got less than 50 days to football season.
Are you going to make a prediction?
4?
Or a yearly prediction.
Yeah, but it ain't even time yet. I got to wait. Like, give me at least the preseason. Yeah, okay. I can't. If I were to say, okay, I'll give an early prediction, and it ain't going to be who's in it, who's out. I'm going to say who I think's going to the Super Bowl. And maybe who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. Yeah. So, I'm going to start with the NFC because I feel like everyone's going to be like, oh, well, obviously. I just think Brady's going to get back. I know it sucks to say, but for right now, I think they're going to get back. I know who they're going to probably verse in the NFC Championship, but I'm not going to say that yet. I'm going to say that for after preseason. I've thought about it. I might even change. If I change, I'll let you guys know.
I think I have my idea.
Who's your NFC?
That's easy.
Who?
The boys.
The Cowboys?
Nah, just kidding.
I was like,
TV 12, dog.
I just can't. I can't go against the GOAT until. He's making fun of people about not going after him in free agency. He said it's like if you had a chance to get Wayne Gretzky or Michael Jordan, and he said, "Nah, we don't need them. We're good over here."
Yeah.
You're stupid. Brady's fucking badass right now. He's talking all kinds of smack and whatnot.
So yeah, I think TB12 takes it.
I just think that they're gonna be fully loaded and ready to go again.
Yeah.
And when you have Tom Brady that's done that already, it's hard to say he's not going to help them get in the right state of mind eventually. Like, look at what happened at the end of the season. They lost that last game. They had a bye, and they said, Brady said, we're not losing again. They went 8-0 and won the Super Bowl. So
sick.
if there's a guy that's gonna get you guys' ass in check, it's Tom Brady.
It's TB12, yeah.
As far as the AFC goes,
Wide open.
it is very hard to pick a team.
If you pick anybody in the top like 5, 6, you're cool. It's like no one will really judge you.
Yeah, no one would really say too much, but I mean,
they'll probably make an assumption like Patty Mahomes plays in the AFC.
Yeah, like maybe
it's like damn. Sometimes he has to take a break, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The team I have coming out of the AFC is probably nobody's even gonna see this coming.
Yeah, write mine down before you say, because if you say the same one I say,
I don't think you are, because there's no way you're picking this one. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens.
Okay, cool. I was like, damn.
The Browns. I just don't think they're gonna even do as good as they did last year.
I look at it this way: first year with Jarvis Landry, with Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Second year, last year, played very well. Odell Beckham first year got hurt. Yeah, beginning of the season played like shit. Now they're back. Second year.
I just think they're overhyped.
I don't know that defense is.
It's still Baker. Like anyone can. This is my theory about Baker. Hold on, but I did pick the Browns last year. This is why I'm taking last year's prediction and leaving it in the past. I'm taking my future prediction, and this is why. Baker Mayfield is a quarterback in the NFL that you can replace with anybody, and it's either going to be just about the same or better.
That's true.
It's not going to get worse because he's about at the bottom.
That's like Ryan Tannehill and him are
pretty similar. Like you could put Kirk Cousins there. You probably put Sam Darnold there for now. Yeah. And those teams, you'll probably be like, oh well,
8-8.
They're about the same. 10 wins, 11 wins, maybe 8, maybe 9. You don't know. But like if you put like, even someone above average, like a Joe Burrow, even within his conference, put probably Big Ben or Lamar, any of those three over Baker. Baker's the worst quarterback, no offense, probably in that division. I mean, Big Ben's declining, but man, he came in pretty slim yesterday. They were talking about it. And, I mean, even then, he did lead them to like 11 or 12 straight wins last year. Like, I know they lost and fucked up at the end, but at the beginning...
Was that fatigue from Big Ben?
Well, whatever it is, they didn't have a running game. They didn't have an offensive line, so they had to...
Do we know they're going to have a running game? Do we think...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, if you look at it for what it is and what it's not, they couldn't run last year, and they had no line. Which means they had to throw the ball, and they win 11-0.
Browns have a line. They can run the ball.
Yeah, but their quarterback is the one thing that they're...
And a tight end? Sure, makes it easy.
If you don't got a guy to get them the ball, we'll see. Like I said, I'm not hating on them. I just think this is the year...
Lamar?
Like Giannis?
Lamar.
Lamar has MVP. Lamar has a playoff win. Lamar has shut up a little bit of the critics for now. And now there's no pressure on him, really. Just like Giannis had no pressure this year. It was Brooklyn. It was LA to repeat. Were the Clippers going to come back and be better than before? Was when the sun started getting hot, were the Suns going to be the thing?
What you said about Baker is what you're saying about Lamar, though. Like, who's he going to throw it to? He really got no receiver.
He is him. Like, Baker don't do what Lamar does.
Lamar really does what Lamar does. That's not really many.
Exactly.
So you're telling me he's running for over like 1,000 yards basically to win. Like, probably.
I think he's going to throw about 20 plus touchdowns. We'll just say 20 plus.
Throwing.
Average per game?
No. Season. Like 3,000.
Probably about just 3,000.
It was close to
3,000, but he'll probably have about 1,000 rushing.
And
so that's over 4,000 yards probably.
How many picks?
He's probably going to go half, so he goes 20 and 10.
Okay.
But then he's also going to have probably double-digit rushing touchdowns.
I respect it. I respect what you just said, because if you were like, 6 turns.
No.
He's not supposed to be good at Patty Mahomes.
He's not good.
Yeah.
In that sense of being a prototypical quarterback.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's just He's so elusive. I think John Harbaugh, being the veteran coach like he is, the defense is going to be fine. It always is.
Always is, yeah.
It's an offense, and he's going to be like, you know what, Lamar? Fuck that. We did it your way. It kind of worked. We did it my way. It kind of worked. Your way is kind of a little bit better because nobody's going to predict it. You go do you, and let's see what happens.
I think I know what like he has the clutch ability. Like
exactly.
I think he has that gene.
He's the one of the few, just like Giannis. Yeah. No one's seen Giannis. They're like, he can't shoot threes. He can't shoot free throws. He has no jumper.
Yeah.
But he got it done.
Lamar
can't throw touchdowns. He has no weapons, but he's a freak of nature. He does things that Giannis can do that no one else can do. I'm not trying to compare the two. I'm just saying I like the Ravens because, like you said, Buffalo's up there. The Chiefs are up there. A lot of people are talking about the Chargers right now. Carson Wentz's second coming. Like, all these teams are right now like,
what about my boy? Julio, dude. You know,
we'll see. I don't know.
AJ Brown been doing good.
That's my dog. That's my dog. Julio's my dog. But I'm just saying, Ravens are. I'm not gonna be.
They don't have a running game.
Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forget about the young guy.
And he's got one of the best tight ends in the league. And
arguably.
And then who did they just sign? Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
I think they signed Sammy Watkins, so he's got a threat. Hopefully it opens up a little bit of the field for Marquise Brown to do something. I mean, you never know. Maybe they make a trade. Maybe they go re-sign Dez. I don't know right now. I'm just saying that's my early prediction. Ravens, Bucks, Super
I want to see
Bowl.
the Brownies, dude. You know how lit that would be?
Yeah, but it'd be like the Suns. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I want the Browns, but Tom Brady."
Tom Brady still get the love, bro.
Nah, because if that happens, I'm going with Tom Brady again.
Well, yeah, I'm going Tom Brady, but damn, but I want the Brownies, bro.
We'll see. I wouldn't be mad about the Browns.
What are you gonna say? Oh, about?
Did I tell you I won anher raffle?
Yeah, you said that.
Oh, okay.
You won that cast of.
I don't know why I thought about that.
We said the last one. It was like a purple stamp or purple disc. I think that was the one you won.
No, it was that Scorch.
Oh yeah, and I was like, what the fuck
one.
Is that? You know, that's a new disc mania or disc craft or whatever it was.
Yeah. Anyways, my bad. Sidetrack. Way fucking goldfish over here.
Yeah.
But that's my early predictions.
This is my early predictions again. Right there, my name. One more time. One more time, please.
Well, that's coming up too. I gotta start getting a hold of the guys. It's about that time. We got like probably a month and what's today? The 21st, 22nd. We got like a month and a week left.
Yep.
So I need to start. I got about
I think we
8 or 9 guys, and then I got already some. I'm sorry, but if you don't make the list, which some of y'all didn't, I already got Chelsea's replacements.
I mean, we got players that didn't play last year that could still come in, like
who didn't play last year that didn't?
Cody.
Yeah, but that was fake.
And what's the other dude's name? Perky. Both of them.
He's fake too. Both y'all fake as shit.
So
over here. I don't remember what the fuck their bitching was.
I don't remember.
Something about I don't pay everybody, or I didn't make people pay to play or whatever. I'm like, that's fair, but I mean, it happens. I could take blame. If you don't want to be a part of the league, it's cool, but you're more than welcome. I would like, honestly, if Perk and Cody are down, I was joking about being the fake part, but if you want to be in, I'm cool with that. I would like to make the league deeper.
Dude, if them two play with the team, with a couple of guys that we had last year.
Because who was it? You, me, Manny. Was Manny in this one? I thought Manny was
Big Manny?
Yeah, Big Manny.
I didn't play with him, man. I played with him in Rob's.
But he wasn't in ours?
I don't think so.
I thought he was.
I can't tell. Sure.
Who's calling me?
It's all Manny.
That's all Manny. I don't know. I thought Manny played, though. I could have sworn he did. But it was you, me, Ao, Steven, his dad, Rob.
Billy? I beat Billy in one of the leagues.
I
lost to Billy.
It wasn't in our league. It was in Justin's
I beat
league.
Ao.
I'm trying to think of who else was in the league.
GQ?
No.
He was another one.
Oh, Fern was in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and wasn't Lucas?
Oh, yeah.
Who's calling me? I'm going to answer this on the podcast. Hello? This is...
This is getting intense. You have won $1 million.
It went well. I was there for the Forge the Fire. Yeah, I was there. I got there Wednesday, and so that night I was like, well, I'll just attend the church I'll be at for the weekend. And so I went, and I even told the lady I didn't know if I should fill it out since I wasn't really from there. I was from Roswell. And so she's like, go ahead, just fill it out. It'll be okay. And I was like, okay, cool. So I filled it out.
You won the AR-15.
I do. I loved it. It was amazing. I am definitely going back next year.
Whoever this lady is, she can talk.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. And again, it was an amazing event. I hope it only grows from here. And I'm definitely going to be spreading the word. And thank you so much. Yeah, I'll actually be there in like 3 weeks.
August 7th.
I think August 7th. So I'll probably attend church that morning on that Sunday. All right, thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye. They were calling me because I had to do whenever I went to Forge, this is just a small little story. I went a day and a half early because I thought Thursday.
Go kick it,
yeah, Thursday I thought they were gonna start early in the morning, but they didn't start till Thursday night. But I went Wednesday morning to be there a day like early to chill or whatever. Yeah. And so that Wednesday night I went to church, and then they asked like, "Is anyone new here?" And I raised my hand. I told the lady that brought me this form like, "Do I fill it out? Cause I'm from Roswell. I'm only here for the weekend." Like blah blah. She said, "Yeah, go ahead." And they were supposed to give me a cookie and a drink, but I didn't go get it, I guess. So she was calling and seeing how everything went.
She's like, "Hey, you left your cookie and your drink."
Yeah, I should have said that. So, anyways, I forgot what we were even talking about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot too.
I forgot.
Oh,
fantasy?
We were talking about who was in there.
Who was in there? Lucas was in there. Fernando, Ao, you, me, Steven, his dad, Rob, and there was 2 more people.
I think it was Manny.
I thought it was Manny too.
I think so. I think it was Manny.
And I forgot who else it was. The thing is we had that podcast that had everybody in there.
Yeah. I think it was Quiroz, though. I think it was Billy.
It might have been. Oh, you know what? It was Billy because he had come over.
He was the first one here.
Well, yeah, he was like, "What happened to your leg?"
Yeah.
That was before I had surgery.
Yeah.
And I had just a boot. And he's asking me, yeah. So that's who it was. It was Billy. So, no offense, but there's a couple spots there. I'm not gonna say who they are, but you're not coming back. You're not coming back.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's cool. Like this year, I won't screw it up. I'll get the actual picture and everything or whatever. But nonetheless, we'll have that.
Oh man, I got first place. So.
That's true, but still, I want a picture.
I got the pandemic win. I got the
That's
pandemic.
true, so it doesn't even count.
I turned the pandemic to a pandemic.
Anyways, yeah, fantasy's coming too.
That's the best time of the fucking year. I don't care. I can get rid of Christmas and Thanksgiving. If I play fantasy football and I'm in it to win it.
I just like playing. Like, yeah, I'm trying to win, but I'm really just enjoying that moment of just playing fantasy. Trying to be on the waivers, finding out injury reports, like,
damn,
all the little things
Shout
that
out
just...
Cam Akers, man.
Poor guy, huh?
Man, I'm sad about that one. That was
disqualifies the Rams out of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, they suck. They're done.
They're done already, so. All right, guys. Like I said, Friday, or well, today, will be a video like every other Friday. I think we're going to try to shoot for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But like you said, sometimes maybe something gets in the way. Nonetheless, we will be posting 3 times a week. And just expect that. So hope you guys enjoyed this first week of 3 videos a week. If you did, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, it's with the Beard Bros. Peace.